Everyone is up in arms. I'm going to read you some of the posts on his page. But before I do that, Nick Trigili, you guys know him. If somebody's going to pick on someone online, it's going to be Nick Trigili because that's what he does best, right? Well, this is what he had to say about the post from Larry Wheels.
Let's talk about Larry Wheels' new video today talking about his steroid addiction.
I had, as of 3 months ago, relapsed and gone back on a full steroid cycle.
So after watching that video, does he really expect us to believe this bull he's spewing?
So against this lifestyle, it's just not for me. For anyone that feels let down or like I betrayed you, I apologize. But this decision is the best for me, for my wife, for my future.
You guys know Larry Wheels, right? When I first saw him come on the scene many years ago, I thought it was that piece of shit from that show Family Matters. You remember Steve Urkel? I thought he started taking a bunch of steroids and made a YouTube channel. Or the guy who almost went bankrupt because he was jerking off too much to the webcam girls, lost all his money, had to make a video online with his girlfriend next to him on camera holding his hand because she would have left him if he didn't admit to the world that he almost went bankrupt for all that bullshit being a simp.
I have been spending any and every last bit of extra money that I have come in monthly on campsites.
And then after that shortly, didn't last that long, because he went and started an OnlyFans, I guess for more money. And then he closed it shortly after because he realized no men want to see his balls, so he shut it down. You know that Larry Wheels, right? Or do you know the Larry Wheels that is one strong motherfucker that breaks powerlifting records and he has thousands and thousands of people and a massive following online? Maybe that's the Larry Wheels that you know. So you guys know how he goes back and forth saying, I'm going to quit steroids. I'm not going to quit steroids because I'm going to lose my brand. I'm going to lose my following. But he's been on them since he was 16 years old. So he's always worried about his health issues. He did some checks with his doctor. He saw his blood work. He saw some issues. So he says, you know what? I'm going to be on TRT only. Just a couple months ago, he made a video saying, I'm going to be on TRT only.
Me hopping back on steroids is going against everything I said I would do. It's compromising my health, my integrity, because now I'm going against my own word. It's compromising my trust. And with you, the fans that are watching my content, it's compromising my future.
But when you look at his YouTube videos now, he's still breaking records and is still strong and still big. So it doesn't look like he quit. Well, today he made a post saying he relapsed. And everyone is up in arms. I'm going to read you some of the posts on his page. But before I do that, Nick Trigili, you guys know him. If somebody's going to pick on someone online, it's going to be Nick Trigili because that's what he does best, right? Well, this is what he had to say about the post from Larry Wheels.
Let's talk about Larry Wheels' new video today talking about his steroid addiction.
I had, as of 3 months ago, relapsed and gone back on a full steroid cycle.
So after watching that video, does he really expect us to believe this bullshit that he's spewing? If you ever have to face an addiction or something that was really hard for you to stop, this is the insult to you. He's like literally laughing in your face. When you're struggling with a real addiction, the last thing you want to do is go make a YouTube video or Instagram video and make jokes about it. The last thing you want to do is go influence people to go out there and to use that drug you're allegedly addicted to. He's literally glorifying steroids in this video. And the very little respect I did have left for him is gone now because this is just absurd. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch his YouTuber's Instagram. There's plenty of videos about his so-called previous addictions. Bullshit.
So first, let me show you his post. And he posts and he says, I relapsed, meaning he relapsed on steroids again. And people are pissed. So if you read the comments here, look, even Greg Doucette, the Munchkin, even chimed in. He goes, is it just me? Or does this maybe kind of just a little bit glorify steroids? I mean, I'm 49, and it's even making me want to go back on. feel like this was a video to make steroids cool. Jesus, bro, be careful. You don't need to end up like Ronnie. You exude the same passion and energy. He's not wanking over cam girls for money again, is he? It's not a cycle if you never get off. I'm confused as fuck. We promoting and boasting about steroids now. What did I miss? You made the right decision, Larry. TOGI is going to be very happy. Another asshole, right? Who's everywhere on the internet. Now Bradley Martin's doing videos with them. Steve will do it. Alex Eubank, Larry Wheels just did a video with them. Another asshole promotes massive steroid abuse to kids. Well, I've done a video on him before. You guys didn't like him, right? So that's another one, and they're talking about him in the comments. They must all be friends together. So this is my thing. How many times has he said he wants to quit steroids, like I was saying earlier, but always goes back because he's worried about his brand. He's worried about his views, right? He's worrying about people not caring about him anymore.
So I'm going to be on testosterone replacement therapy. If I speak with my doctor and, we get my bloods done and we see that it's more than what's necessary, then I'll decrease it. But I certainly won't increase it anytime in the near future. I must seem like I'm here and I'm there all the time and I can't make up my mind, but my mind is made on this.
But this is the thing. He's got thousands of kids, younger generation kids who look up to him. And what kind of an example is this to them? Making videos with TOGI, the biggest fucking abuser that there is on the internet, making videos with him, preaching it more, right? Then, what about his health? He's been taking these steroids, massive dosage of steroids, since he was 16 years old. Remember, I'm the one who showed what he was taking. At 16 years old, I showed his steroid order from WFN. Look at all the shit he was taking. So among everything else, what about his health? The health issues that he's going to have if he continues down his path. And I hate to wish bad upon anyone. I'm not wishing bad upon him. And I know how much the views are important. You don't want to come off steroids because you're worried about your brand. If you're not here because what you're doing to your body, what do the views even matter?
So against this lifestyle is just not for me. For anyone that feels let down or like I've betrayed you, I apologize. But this decision is the best for me, for my wife, for my future.